Tuesday, traditionally, April has been the best time to sell your car, but like everything else in the car market, the pandemic has changed that too. Now the best time to sell or trade a car is just after Labor Day. Here's Medora Lee, money reporter at USA Today. Medora, seems so much change these days for new and used cars.
They are. So car gurus did a study of their own data, and they looked at, so many things had changed during the pandemic in the car market. So they decided to look and see if the traditional times to buy and sell a car were the same, and they have discovered this is not the case at all.
Why? Based on what we're learning here?
So if you're looking to sell a car, the best time is actually, you don't have much time, but just after Labor Day. And surprisingly, I mean, this could be significant, that used car listing prices are about 3.2% higher just after Labor Day now. And that could be about as much as $1,000 more that you could get for your car. And part of the reason is that the average number of listings are about 6% lower during that week.
Wow, it's almost like an unintended inventory crunch or something.
Yeah, I think that the person I spoke to said that with the pandemic, everything sort of shifted and everything got scrambled because people didn't have, like, the supply chain was completely snarled, and so all of the timelines for producing cars and getting them to the lots and all of that kind of changed. So as well as did the shift in when is the best time to buy and sell a car.
Yeah. Where are we on prices these days with used cars?
Yeah, used cars are still pretty expensive. So even if you, get that extra amount, you'll still be doing pretty well. They've come down a little bit, but in the 3 months ended June, used cars were about an average of $29,472. It's down a little bit from last year's record, but it's still, now hold on tight, 46% increase from 2018's $20,153.
That's insane. Why, I guess at this point has the market shifted perhaps at least a little bit in the consumer's favor?
In that case, yes, if you're trying to sell a car. But then, if you're going to sell a car, usually you want to buy a car too, right? So that's the bad news.
Right. So do we have more microchips available these days? Is that why used car prices have ticked down a little bit?
We do have the semiconductor supply is a little bit better now, but also, just the price of materials have come down, so people have been able to fill their lots with new cars, and then some people will trade in, so now there are a few more used cars. Supply is still tight, but it's getting a little better.
We're speaking with Medora Lee, personal finance reporter at USA Today. Her story is called "When's the Best Time to Sell or Buy a Used Car?" It may be different than you remember. What about trying to pick up a vehicle, say, around a holiday or some sort of planned holiday sales event at a dealer?
Yeah, so this is sort of interesting too, because that timeline has also shifted. Usually, you're used to hearing, maybe early January, new inventory starting to come out and people need to clear their lots. You might be able to pick up a bargain. Well, it's shifted out a little bit more now. And the best time is now mid-February, around President's Day weekend.
Thanks, Medora Lee, money reporter at USA Today. 30 minutes after the hour. On This Morning, America's First News.
They said the 29-year-old was pronounced dead at the scene Sunday night. Police said they don't know why he was on the tracks and are asking for details that may aid in their investigation. The Burlington Northern and Santa Fe Railway also conducting an investigation.
reporter Tony Manus. Fans who bought tickets for the CU home opener against Nebraska might be tempted to resell them before Saturday's game. Buff's upset win over TCU has sent prices on the resale market soaring. Cheapest available tickets for Saturday's sold-out game at Folsom Field have gone from about $145 to just over $350 on one website. Some resellers are asking for more than $10,000. The best seats at Folsom Field. That's the latest. I'm Pat Woodard.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Oh, traffic is starting to pick up now. Seeing some slowing southbound I-25 Thornton and eastbound I-270 in Commerce City starting at I-76 through York. A little heavier on the westbound side as you get past Vasquez. And you look good getting to the airport on I-70, but you're going to slow down as you get on to Pena. You'll look good after 6th Avenue. I'm Davita KOA, 850 AM, 94.1 FM.
Hi, I'm Kyle at Blindster.com, and I sell custom blinds designed for do-it-yourselfers. Unlike stock blinds offered at big box retailers, Blindster blinds are custom made for your windows and shipping is free. And right now, save 50% off any order during our Labor Day sale. Blindster.com.
We have a low-life, reprobate, lying, corrupt maniac in the White House.
The search for honesty.
If you're not honest, everything else doesn't matter.
Truth.
He is compromised by the Chinese.
And authenticity.
We know the truth. Make these people accountable.
Begins with your voice.
We just speak the truth.
This is Freedom 93.7.
I feel like I'm listening to somebody who's trying to give me a straight story.
Real news, real talk.
I'm Kristen Goodwin. Rolling Stones fans are celebrating the band announcing their upcoming studio album, Hackney Diamonds, their first in 18 years. Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, and Ronnie Wood will share all the details in a YouTube live stream Wednesday while being interviewed by TV host Jimmy Fallon from East London's Hackney district. In a statement, the group calls it a global movement they want to share with fans around the world. The Rolling Stones' last album, Made Bigger Bang, came out in 2005. Justin Timberlake, Nelly Furtado, and Timbaland release Keep Going Up, their first collaboration together in 16 years. 2007 single Give It To Me earning a Grammy nomination and hit #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. That's Fox Rocks on Fox News.
This is wrong.
Collusion of the Trump campaign with the Russians.
And this is right. Committed to the lie. This is also wrong.
There's ample evidence.
And this is right. All of that is a lie. More wrong.
Collusion.
More right. Wrong about everything? Wrong about everything. Clay Travis and Buck Sexton talk about a true threat to democracy. Righting all the wrongs. It's when there are no consequences for being wrong.
Mornings at 10 on Freedom 93.7.
Two first names.
Basic country stuff.
A million ideas. Come across my border. I'll ship you to the moon. Jesse Kelly. This afternoon on Freedom 93.7.
Freedom 93.7.
On to South Elkhart Street.
Edgy, smart, bringing you what you need to know. This is America's First News. This morning with Gordon Deal. Thanks for spending time with us. Welcome into Tuesday, September 5. Gordon Deal, Jennifer Kashenka. Some of our top stories and headlines. First Lady Jill Biden has tested positive for COVID. The president is negative. Festival attendees finally heading home after being trapped in a van. Nevada desert by muddy roads. Pennsylvania police are searching for a convicted killer who escaped custody. Smash Mouth lead singer Steve Harwell has died of liver failure at age 56. Mercedes debuted new concept electric vehicles. Twins rookie third baseman Royce Lewis hit his third grand slam in 8 games last night, and how a stray dog insisted on being adopted. That story in about 20 minutes. This portion of the program is brought to you by Dell. Now your ideas don't have to wait. Dell Technologies and Intel are pushing what technology can do, so great ideas can happen right now. Find out how to bring your ideas to life at Dell.com/welcome to now. Some school districts that once raced to block AI chatbots are now trying to embrace them. Recently, Walla Walla Public Schools in Washington State held a day-long workshop on the AI chatbots,
Philadelphia and Milwaukee and Baltimore County and others just ban or block student use of ChatGPT. And now what we're seeing is that school districts, at least the forward-thinking ones, have been holding training sessions for teachers over the summer on how to use these tools, both for the teachers' own purposes to generate lesson plans and quizzes and exit tickets and things, but also how to introduce it to students and teach them ways that are useful to use it, and also to think about, because these bots can generate a lot of misinformation, they also have to fact-check anything they get from an AI chatbot.
So is it, I guess it's initially could be tricky for teachers trying to teach how to use it, but will it make their jobs easier?
That was one of the remarkable things, is that teachers can use these tools to generate lesson plans, and you can say, I would like a 30-minute lesson plan on quadratic equations for 10th graders. Or you can say, I am tired of giving these kind of creative writing assignments that I've been given for the last decade. Can you come up with a new way to assign some creative work on To Kill a Mockingbird or 1984?
Wow.
And it will generate suggestions. So some teachers said, they felt they were in a bit of a rut, and this gave them some new ideas. Also, you can do really, really fun stuff. So there was an honors English and creative writing teacher named Beth Clearman, who I met in Walla Walla, and she wanted to create some first day kind of literary games for her students. And so she asked ChatGPT to come up with 6-word memoirs for famous literary characters. So for example, for The Great Gatsby, for Jay Gatsby, ChatGPT said, lavish parties, unrequited love, moonlight.
Oh, wow.
And so she was just gonna give them the names of literary characters and then the ChatGPT bios and have her middle school students figure out what were the right ones. And so I think there are really creative aspects to this. If educators play around and learn how to use them and learn how to fit and prompt the AI chatbots to do things that match what the educator wants.
Right. We're speaking with Natasha Singer, tech reporter at the New York Times. Her piece is called Despite Cheating Fears, Schools Repeal ChatGPT Bans. What about those cheating fears? Are they still around?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've been hearing from both professors and K through 12 teachers, and, one dean at a big university said that, rather than do the work, a student asked ChatGPT to generate some quotes from, Anne Frank's diary or whatever, and it made up the quotes, and then the student commented on them. Right? So, that's a giveaway when ChatGPT fabricates quotes that aren't in nonfiction works or novels. But, students can ask it to write an essay on Of Mice and Men or whatever, or, the Civil War. And so one of the things that's coming up for universities and public schools is, if you ask AI chatbots to generate a narrative structure for you, or an outline, or a rough draft, and then the student actually does a lot of work and makes it theirs and adds detail and puts it in their voice, where does cheating fall along that continuum?
Yeah.
And I don't think we have an answer. I think, though, that many, many students are using this. And so schools are going to have to catch up, and universities are going to have to catch up. And one of the suggestions is that, you assign the reading outside of class, and you have the writing happen in class without Wi-Fi, or even by hand. And so students are still doing the work, but they're doing it themselves. Another thing, one teacher who reached out to us told us was that for her final U.S. history exam, she had ChatGPT generate an essay, and there were mistakes in it, And then she had her students, her high school students, for the final exam, critique the U.S. history essay that ChatGPT had written and go through paragraph by paragraph, not just pointing out the mistakes, but showing, where the writing was not logical or where it was kind of low level and didn't match the criteria for a high school essay. And so she said that that helped students improve their writing because they had to rewrite the essay to meet high school standards.
Thanks, Natasha. Natasha Singer, reporter at the New York Times. 19 minutes now in front of the hour on This Morning, America's First News. Innovation refunds help small businesses that qualify to get a business payroll tax refund through the Employee Retention Credit, also known as the ERC. If you own a business with 5 to 500 employees and kept them on payroll for parts of 2020 and 2021, you could have money waiting to be claimed. Innovation Refunds is dedicated to helping your business navigate the process with their independent tax attorneys. Many small businesses might be eligible for an ERC tax deduction. In addition to sales declines, if your business has challenges to growth that without pandemic government orders, you may be eligible for a substantial refund. Innovation Refunds does not provide tax or legal advice. They work with an independent network of tax professionals and will share information with them to evaluate and process your claims. Terms and conditions apply. Go to innovationrefunds.com to determine eligibility. That's innovationrefunds.com. They don't get paid unless you get paid. innovationrefunds.com. Now your ideas don't have to wait. Now they have everything they need to come to life. Dell Technologies and Intel are creating technology that loves ideas, loves expanding your business, evolving your passions. We push what technology can do so great ideas can happen right now. Find out how to bring your ideas to life at Dell.com/welcome to now. That's Dell.com/welcome to now. If you own or operate a business, whether it's a local operation or a global corporation, partnering with Bank of America could be your smartest move. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll enjoy exclusive digital tools, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful you'll make every move better. Position your business to capitalize on opportunity in a moment's notice. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America N.A. Copyright 2023.
Car market slipped quite a bit. I think it's leveling off now. My name's John Clay Wolf, owner of GiveMeTheVin.com, and I'd like to buy your car. Look at our reviews. Better Business Bureau, 4 stars. You can trust us and trust our money. Go to Give Me the VIN. We'll buy your car. We pay fast. Checks on Bank of America. We'll drop it off at one of our locations, or we'll come pick it up. Bada bing, bada boom. GiveMeTheVin.com, America's best car buyer.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your
Podcast update this week on your free iHeartRadio app. Verdict with Ted Cruz. Join Senator Ted Cruz and co-host Ben Ferguson as they break down the most important news stories of the day and reveal what they mean for you. More to it with Marcellus Wiley, a show featuring conversations with athletes, entertainers, and people with surprising stories that prove there's more to everyone's reality than meets the eye. An army of normal folks. Hosted by Coach Bill Courtney from the Oscar-winning Undefeated, this podcast is building the Army and celebrating its extraordinary members. Hear these podcasts and more on your free iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts. Freedom 93.7. Real news. Real talk. Live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app.
Thanks for spending time with us. Welcome into Tuesday. Time now for the mic drop with this morning's Mike Gavin.
Good morning. Well, it was a big and crazy first weekend in college football, and more than a few stories made their way out of it. Let's start with the game between South Carolina and North Carolina, which saw the Tar Heels win 31-17. Now, the final score should have been predictable after what happened earlier in the matchup. With the game scoreless in the first quarter, now North Carolina was able to run the ball into the end zone from the 2-yard line, even though South Carolina was called for a penalty for having too many men on the field. 13 men on the field to be exact. The Tar Heels, as you might imagine, declined the penalty and took the 7-0 lead.
Wow.
So bragging rights for the offensive line there, right? I mean, that makes some great tape, I think, when they go watch that. Just loving every second of that.
That's not even close.
Yeah, no.
12 is close.
Right.
But the 13's not close. And that's like, the base 4-3 formation. formation, right? 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers. This is like a base 6-4.
Right.
6 down linemen, 4 linebackers,
and so yeah, still no chance.
That's unbelievable. Speaking of North Carolina versus South Carolina schools,
yes.
So Duke beat Clemson last night,
right?
And when like number 6 comes to town, you would think that stadium would be full. Like, I don't know, 31,000 people were at Duke to watch the game.
Yeah.
Then they stormed the field.
Probably, yeah, exactly.
Both students who were there
looked around at each other like, "Hey, nice to see you here." And we saw our share of lopsided scores this weekend as well, including Oregon's 81-7 domination of Portland State. Now that's good news for everyone connected to the Ducks program, except for Puddles. Puddles is the Oregon mascot who's charged with doing push-ups every time the Ducks score, and the number of push-ups matching how many points the team has scored up until that point. So after dropping 81, Puddles was forced to do a total of 546 push-ups. Nobody's sure how Puddles made it through without throwing in the towel, but you can bet nobody was happier to see the final whistle blow and whoever was charged with donning the duck costume on Saturday.
Can you switch to like knee push-ups in those situations?
Yeah, I guess like full military style, I'm guessing, or else it's just not going to fly with the fans, right?
With that big beak.
Yeah.
The duck has that big beak.
Yeah, so I was trying to figure this out, but yeah, so I guess it's like every time they go up to a score, they have to do that many push-ups. So it's like 24/7, 24, 31/7, 31, and that's how you get to 546. Nuts.
Thank you, Mike. 13 minutes now in front of the hour on This Morning, America's First News.
Hey, I'm Andy. If you don't know me, it's probably because I'm not famous. But I did start a men's grooming company called Harry's. The idea for Harry's came out of a frustrating experience I had buying razor blades. Most brands were overpriced, overdesigned, and out of touch. At Harry's, our approach is simple. Here's our secret. We make sharp, durable blades and sell them at honest prices for as low as $2 each. We care about quality so much that we do some crazy things, like buy a world-class German blade factory. Obsessing over every detail means we're confident in offering a 100% quality guarantee. Millions of guys have already made the switch to Harry's, so thank you if you're one of them. And if you're not, we hope you give us a try with this special offer. Get a Harry starter set with a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, shave gel, and a travel cover. All for just $3 plus free shipping. Just go to harrys.com and enter code HANDSOME at checkout. That's harrys.com, code HANDSOME. Enjoy.
Who's really running this White House?
Asking the question.
Who makes the final determination about what policies are going to be pursued?
But we already know.
I don't think it's Joe Biden.
Clay Travis and Buck Sexton.
Nor is the ideological foundation. Joe doesn't care. What is easiest and best for Joe in the moment, that's what he'll do. But we all agree that the faculties to make those high-level decisions aren't there.
Mornings at 10 on Freedom 93.7.
Hey, Jen. Sorry I'm late. I had to stop for gas.
Yeah, I can't believe how much it costs for gas now.
I know. Everyone's still talking